Good morning, fellow zombies. Are we alive yet? Are we awake yet? It's about 15 before 6 o'clock in the morning, West Coast time. It is Wednesday, the 25th of 2026 of March. No, I'm not alive or awake. I am a filament of your imagination. This is the diary of the griever named John Weaver, which is me. Shout out to the artist in recovery / Daryl P. Morning, dude. How about two old farts blathering it out? How about we deal with that one? Speaking of blathering, yeah, that's what I heard. No, when you're trying to talk about Donald Trump and his lunacy at this point over here, it's like an old fart I've dealt with in my adult life. Those people who want attention that badly, who are griping and grumbling about everything in life, and not are satisfied with anything. They're simply not. And they're thinking that we should learn to listen to the old folks because they know secrets. There was a time when I was riding on a bus, I think, on my way to a place, and I was a young guy. And I'm hearing an old broad, I said it, an old lady actually, who wanted to be paid attention to because she knew secrets. Oh, don't I know secrets? I know secrets. I know secrets. The government's doing this. The government's doing that. I'm looking at this lady smacking her lips. And I'm asking myself, what the hell am I listening to? Learn all the secrets. I'm like, okay. Bad enough I was listening to a grandmother a long time ago who was stroke ridden. Had half her brain working. Spilling out crap that I didn't even realize what the hell she was talking about. And fictional people I didn't know. Maybe they were real in her time, but in my time, they were fictional. So I had to take it with a grain of salt. I had to just ignore the damn thing because to me it was just nonsense. Now here I am at the age probably to where somebody's going to say, well, listen to me because I know all the secrets. The government's doing this and the government's doing that. Oh my God, if I'm starting to do that, shoot me already. Nah, just throw me into a damn padded cell. I live with a white padded cells. Oh, or they'll probably strap me down to a damn gurney, uncomfortable as hell. But for me to do that, or even say that, is ridiculous. Let the government keep its damn secrets. Let the government do what it's doing. Do I trust the government? No. Do I believe in the government? I believe in the government system, yes, but it's happening right now, driving us nuts. And how are we supposed to deal with that? I don't know. How are we supposed to be dealing with it? We had a guy who's hell-bent in what he's doing. Apparently he didn't get enough positive attention when he was a young kid. Taught how to survive in the streets, maybe. Even though he was rich and born with money in his mouth. He could try to con people left and right. Probably what his relatives did a long time ago was conning people left and right. Demonstrating to the folks that they get rich because people listen to them. The con artists win all the time because they were paid attention to. They barked and somebody had to turn around and pay attention to them. Which is crazy. Gets to the point where they build up their empire. Shucking and jiving and trading like crazy, doing a monopoly crap. Remember the game Monopoly? In real life, that's what you do. On the game board, you got game pieces of what you think you are. You start up with a little bit of money. And your goal in the game is to get everything out of everybody. The land into space, you either sell it or buy it. Or end up in jail. and you get one time getting the hell out of there. Or maybe there's another time because you pick up a card and says, oh, God, I get out of jail again. I get out of jail again. Goody, 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 goody. So there's usually a lot of losers and one winner over here saying, I win. I never did like the game that much. Yeah, I lost a lot of times. But we always want to be the hat. There's always these little symbols. I don't know, everybody wanted to be the hat because the hat is schmuck you see on the picture. It just drives me crazy. Yet we're doing it on a constant basis. We're listening and hearing people shucking and jiving and ripping off people, pillaging, and pilfering, plundering. Now, if we're talking about a guy talking out of his ass, that's the thing. Trump would be the most successful con artist ever. He's gotten to the point where he has lied, cheated, and stolen his way to the White House. Did it the first time, he didn't think he really would, but he thinks people really love him and like him. That's his own damn ego. They didn't want the regular Democrat, Republican tit for tat. They wanted something, so back in 2016, we voted a lunatic in office. We thought this guy was legitimate enough on the television. They bought it. Hook, line, suckered. He brought his own Lucy in there. Government didn't work out for that damn term. A lot of chaos, turmoil. Unfortunately, almost came up to war time, didn't it? If you happen to, warning here, if you happen to see anything crawling around, that's the constant bug war I've been dealing with 2.5 years, or 3 years. So if you guys been listening and watching my own videos, you know I'm dealing with roaches. And right now it's still just one light and the bugs are out. She had to get up and so did I, so this is what happens. I should have been doing the diary of the griever named John Weaver in the dark. But here I am, still waking up. Okay, to continue the monologue. Our own personal life stories. Now, as an old fart will probably say, where was I? Yeah, where was I? In my own things to talk about with people left and right. How an old fart gets in office again because we bought him hook, line, suckered again. We didn't trust the Democrats or Republicans at all. But we could trust Donald Trump and his bullshit, and we already seen it once. But now he comes in with a vengeance. And we're seeing that vengeance, we're seeing that insanity playing itself out. If he was just a rich guy and not famous, would we listen to the bastard? Depends upon his flim-flam. And how gullible you are. It's to the point of whether or not you're going to listen to the bastard talking about his shit while we're still trying to survive our shit. And then he's messing around with our shit anyway. Telling us we're no damn good. Or this person's no damn good. Blame your life about this on this person over here. Now, as regarding windmill situations, he doesn't like windmills. I give a blind fuck. They're energy. Yeah, it takes energy to create the mechanisms, but to get the energy back as well. Not to mention solar panels. And they will help down the road. Unfortunately, we got a guy who likes money one way or another. He likes the old way, so he's going to make sure that the old way works and everybody else is playing it his way. No wonder we're crashing and burning. If you happen to see the hillsides we have over here in Roseman, California, you would see that we would have hillsides filled with solar panels and windmills. And he would go, no, you're going to hit the poor birds. No, we're not. But the birds don't get hurt. heard the whining he did last time. He was talking about windmills. He couldn't stand the windmills of Europe. What was it, Denmark? Netherlands countries? Up there. They got wind power. Hell, they want to do sea power. The Earth's turbulence movements, and we can capitalize on that. Why not? No, we have to burn coal. Clean coal, don't you understand? It's clean. What the hell is this guy talking about? As soon as we discovered coal, we've been polluting up the damn atmosphere. There's no technique that we have, no technology we have to make smoke out of burning coal theoretically clean. There is no such thing about it. This is not an attention getter, except to the damn bugs telling him to back off, assholes. So, clean coal, huh? What about oil? Well, who cares about oil? Like clean coal, we need industry. The problem is, when we switch from one industry to another industry, yes, there will be sacrifices in the situation. Because if we could see a better way, a cleaner way, something a little more environmentally friendly, but also helps down the road, then some technologies and some aspects will be changing. And unfortunately, dealing with an old gas bag like Trump is, he wants things back in the old ways, whatever the hell that was that he was growing up under. And the problem is, it's not, well, I'm going to say profitable at this point, but it's also not economically feasible and also environmentally feasible. We deal with oil because we have technologies based off of oil. We have transportation based off of oil. We have mechanicals based off of oil. We depend upon oil. Our diet depends upon oil. Not the black crude stuff or the shale stuff. Plant oil. Plant oil. We cook with peanut oil. We cook with vegetable oil. We cook with canola. We cook with sunflower. Olive oil. We cook with produce that can be converted into an oil basis, and we use it. So we are oil dependent in the biological. Mechanical. We need things of that nature. We need the gas. We need the oil to be processed into gas. So we have engines moving. We have parts lubricated. We haven't yet created technology that is not oil dependent upon anything that we've got. We haven't developed science to that point. We haven't funded science to that point where we're making those kind of progress. The bitch of it is that progress is either going to kill us or help us, depending on who you're listening to and who wants your attention and who wants your money all that much. This is what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with. Trump wants entertainment. He wants distraction. And he's willing to use us as his fodder. He is worse than the old biddy on the bus trying to tell me that there's secrets. And she's so happy that she knows secrets. And she's spilling out her mouth saying, I know the secrets, I know secrets. Oh, listen, wait till you know the secrets. I was listening to this old broad. I said it, broad. And I'm like, why are we listening to? Why are we listening to you? Because I know things. Okay, fine. You know the secrets. Enjoy. But I know the secrets. Don't you like to know the secrets? Not really. My stop's over here. I'm getting off. You're on the bus. Enjoy the ride. Oh, by the way, the route goes whee, and then whee. So I'm like, okay. I got up the bus in time. I don't want to stop. But I can't do the same damn thing when it comes time for Trump in his mouth and everybody else following him. We want. We're seeing the actions of a lunatic driving us all crazy at airports and our job sites, on our streets. Got to a point where we have to keep telling people we don't want no kings. We don't want no kings. But we're more than happy to share our armed troops with another country and also sharing our ammunition in the form and format to where they'll be screaming and yelling for their hospitals. We're more than happy to drop bombs on people left and right that we've never met, we don't care to meet, and we got our own political insanity going on at this point. And we've got people trying to get money flowing again in Congress, and the president says, no, I want to cheat. I want to pilfer and pillage and plunder. I want to make sure my party is going to be reigning forever, and therefore this bill must pass, because if it does, my legacy will be known. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm still listening to that old damn broad in the bus that I can't get off the damn bus because she's blocking the exit. Saying, but I have secrets. I'm like, get me the hell out of here, please. Yeah, that's what's going on today. See, I don't need to deal with a lunatic who's got more money than God. He wants his attention. He wants people to pay attention to him, just like an old biddy on a bus. But unfortunately, this particular old biddy on the bus has gotten goons on the bus where I can't get off the damn thing, including the driver, and saying, we're going to drive you crazy. Everybody on this bus, we're going to drive crazy. And we're also damn fucked. I don't want to know your secrets. Keep your goddamn, pardon my language. Keep your dumbass secrets. Trump wants to be a pain in the ass about things. He wants his way, and he's going to whine like a damn old biddy on a bus. That's what he is.